Hello, hello, and welcome back, my friends. We are back with another tarot deep dive. This time, we are looking at the Hermit. How are you guys doing? I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and I am very happy to present what I find to be the one, the only, the carrier of the lantern. It's a very interesting card. It's the guy that actually, he presents with an essence of unlike any other card. If you look at the color here, it's this really deep blue-green energy. And as we go through the tarot here, watch for the color, because it's unlike any other tarot card, and not many tarot readers will talk about this. So I want you to be very, very mindful of this energy as we go through here, because he carries no army, no crown, no thunder, only a lantern, a cloak, and the silence. And within that silence is the loudest truth. It's the truth of what I call the hum. He seeks from within. He seeks to remember from within the source to who he is. I welcome you guys to stay with me, and I welcome you to hit that like button, subscribe, and think about becoming a member. If this teaches you something, I really, really hope you can enjoy what we're doing here. This is the archetype of withdrawal. The Hermit, he appears as a turning point in our lives. Whenever you see this card, he's going to show up as something of an old cycle ending, when something cannot just continue anymore and something new has to begin. We have to clear out those old endings and just move on. Unlike the Strength card, when we're facing those outward challenges, the Hermit just comes in and says, hey, you know when you're facing that darkness from the inside, his retreat is not weakness. It's really an initiation, really. I feel like it's a mystery of the school, the silence. It's coming before that revelation. It needs no words. It needs no time. It just needs patience. When you see this, it's the moment of clearest energy. It's saying, what have you done to basically clear out that noise? What truth waits for you? And what do you need to do to clear out that energy? You'll notice there's a lantern here, and that lantern is a 6-pointed star. Essentially, what we see in this tarot, it's really powerful, because what it is which we see in the whole tarot deck is this is the seal of Solomon. It's a union of above and below. It lights from within. It's a faith of clarity. It's certainty. It's the hum doesn't reveal from eternity. It reveals from alignment. It's moment by moment. Are you trusting your very, very step by step moment? Are you trusting your moment from what you have done? And you'll notice the staff. It's the authority of self, the echo of the magician's wand. It's pointed inward. Don't bend to others. Don't let your power be given over. Bend to the power of yourself. Even the cloak, it conceals. What are you doing? What wisdom are you hiding from others? It's that moment of revelation, sincerity, being humble. What you are doing is you're trying to vibrate to the highest level of yourself, right? And that cloak is basically allowing you to become the best version of yourself without giving up, and beginning to reset and kill. In I would say almost committing to something that you're not trying to do without. It's all like a mask of self, a mask of sense. It's a symbol of ascent. Few will climb where you're heading. Few will go the way you want to begin. Each step higher, less oxygen, right? When we're climbing, I call it, you'll hear me mention this, or mention even many cards, but it's the mountain, the climbing. I'll say first base camp, second base camp, right? But the Hermit shows you've earned it. You're starting to move beyond comfort. The gray beard, the solitude, the patience, even the base camp here. When we're looking at this is saying, hey, you made first base camp, or you made second base camp, depending on when and where the Hermit falls. It's a teacher saying you've already walked the path of fear, and you know how it or what it feels like to take that moment. And if you're a Virgo, this card aligns with you. It's purity, order, discernment. The Hermit comes in with that noise. It says we're filtering that all out. The Virgo energy is the moment saying source is refined energy. It's the numerology coming in with that sense of 9, right? September energy, rebirth. It's where your soul is asking for transformation, completion. That's never final. It's only a doorway into the next stage. In Hermetic principles, what I've always studied and I found is this is all is mind. The universe is mental. And the Hermit will teach us that what you perceive is what will come back to us, right? Whatever you think is what comes back. So if you think you're not enough, you're not enough. If you think you're enough, you're enough. If you think you are a millionaire, guess what? You're a millionaire. The universe will give you back just the same amount that you put out. This is the mystery school of echoes. In the ancient temples, I found to be connected to this Hermit energy where it takes us into this darkness. And the initiates were taken into darkness for 9 days, emerging only when they were reborn. And what they would do is they would come back and they were finding this initiatory silence saying, where am I? Where did I come from? What brought me here? And once you can quiet your mind, quiet yourself, and bring yourself to get through this moment, that's where you find yourself happy, whole. What I have found in the Hermit energy, especially in the times when you're questioning what have you done enough, is the messages of truth. Your truth doesn't need defending. It will stand eternal. Once you're gone, once you have moved on even, and you're standing on to the next stage, the truth will sit there and stand very bold because your intuition has always led you into the best, purest path. So even if you never said a word, the truth will always stand powerfully strong, right? And those lies, they'll dissolve when they're met with silence, because what happens is the truth is what people fear the most, even if you don't speak it, because it frees you and everyone around you. And the Hermit helps get that out there, because what I find is the truth is not fragile. It's unshakable, unsinkable. And that's why we know that the silence is not empty. And when we look at this, even this new world, this new age, this new earth, as I call it, it brings in this Hermit strong. Look in the background, this color, as I would call it, right? What would you call it? Hit me up in comments. What do you think this color is? Because it's not blue, it's not green, it's like a sea green, right? And that digital silence, it tells us to take a moment to unplug, disconnect, go out in the woods, take a long walk. And I call it the walking meditation. Like the Hermit's Mountain, as you see on the bottom, it's telling us that clarity comes step by step. And we get these cosmic downloads, these instant downloads. Your ears will ring. And we trust that lantern energy. We trust that we cannot demand the whole plan right away. It's one step at a time. That's enough. You'll get signs. You'll get angel numbers. You'll get those synchronicities, those 555s. And you'll find mentors in the most unlikely places, where the young adults will teach us something, even though we're not looking to be guided. And they have walked before, because their souls have lived. And we are just souls living in a human experience. And once we find out that silence that we're living is sacred, and we can retreat and finally remember what we're here to do and trust all of what's been going on, and we can realize that every step inward is a step upward, that darkness reveals the light. That's the true light. It's that hum, it's that whisper. That's why we're looking through the lantern into this eerily darkness, this color, this interesting truth-finding light. The solitude that shows the sharpened clarity that we find after we step out of this cold blue light. Do you find wisdom after you've been quiet? Do you let yourself open up when you found the wisdom, or do you let people know? Because that lantern that you carry It does. It lets you find the path. What is it that the lantern shows you? What is it that the lantern gives you in clarity? Right? When we look through these messages, the universe, it wastes nothing. Even that quiet time, even that patience, that moment of pause. Even those wounds, right? Think about when you have taken a moment of pain, heartache, physical pain. Every wound is that daring moment to just say why. And when you're in pain and you pause and you say, what is the deeper wisdom in this? And you realize it's not that you're broken, you're becoming. You realize you take that moment because this is hope to go into something moving, powerful, revolutionary. The light, the medicine. And I have felt the hands of an angel when I've had pain. And that is revolutionary because we realize it illuminates us to the path of another place, another realm. And we realize that this prayer, this rebellious prayer, it brings us into a joyous place. And we realize we're not chasing purpose, we're embodying it. The world is really not looking to be saved, it's looking to be remembered to why we've come here. And darkness tries to envelop us, envelop everything around us. And once we realize we're completing our own life lessons and we're not trying to end anything around us, and just opening our hearts to that wisdom that hides, and sometimes it hides just in plain sight. You might even have heard the saying, the forest through the trees, right? And that lantern is very good at really illuminating it. And once you realize you're the seeker and the sage, and you find the answers that hide in just the most obvious places, that hermit starts to teach us that truth is not found in the crowd. It's not found in the craziest places, but yet in the silence of your own being. The lantern is so helpful because that soul's resonance, the hum, the energy, it guides us step by step. And that lattice of creation, it helps us find who we are. So what I ask you all, as we finish up here, is I want you to ask yourselves, and even ask your true being, what do you find in that solitude, that silence, the moment you take pause and you take retreat? What is it that the lantern helps you find? What is it the time away from others helps you find? Your lantern, what does it help you guide others to? So when you're looking for answers, when you're looking for those wonderful, wonderful answers, where do you go? If my lantern here has helped guide you and you have found resonance in these answers, do me a favor. As I always ask, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, follow me on all the other social media, or even join me on live sessions. And as always, think about becoming a Cosmic Collective member for more amazing content like this, and I will see you very soon. Until then, retreat with courage, and because the silence is the loudest, use that as your teacher. And I will see you very, very soon. And let me know what you think of this color. Really, I'll appreciate you guys as much as you appreciate me. That's what this is. It's us finding the answers together. I'll see you very soon. As always, my friends, you be safe. I appreciate you guys. Peace.